This state's appeals court just ruled that carrying a gun in your car is equivalent with carrying it in public. Even though it's not in public, it's in your car. Now, several states consider your vehicle to be an extension of your home, and those laws cover firearms in cars too. In this case, a Minnesota man was arrested after being suspected in catalytic converter thefts back in May of 2022. When the Ramsey County deputies searched the car, they found a BB gun under the driver's seat. This person was charged with illegally carrying a BB gun in a public place. And before I tell you more about it, I want to thank you for your time and hope that you will consider subscribing to Guns and Gadgets. We're that close to 700,000 subscribers. It's something I would love to reach by my birthday, which is July 25th. And you can help by smashing that subscribe button down below. Costs you nothing, just keeps you in the loop with the Second Amendment news. I also want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's CMMG. They make those cool tools right behind me, and they make a ton of different options from chambering to colors to lengths. It's all there for you to choose. You just go through and choose it, and Bob's your uncle. And you can save a ton of cash on your tools when you use code GNG10. CMMG are great Americans here in America. Everything's made in America, in Missouri. The owners put their own dollar bills up and sue the ATF. That alone is a good enough reason to go check them out. From tools to conversion kits to parts, they make what you want. GNG10 will save you a ton of money. All right, let's get into what's going on in Minnesota, because I think it's different than most states have their laws. So, like I said, Minnesota's laws prohibiting carrying rifles and shotguns in public extends to BB guns. And if you have these items in public, they have to be unloaded and in a gun case, with a couple other exemptions built in, like if you just bought the thing and you're taking it home. Now, during the pretrial motions, the defendant's attorneys were able to successfully argue that since the gun, the BB gun, that he was carrying was in his car, he wasn't carrying it in public, and they were successful in getting the case dismissed by the district court. That was a win. Sometimes, you know, the wins are brought to us by people who are less than stellar in society, but a win is a win. Well, the state of Minnesota decided to appeal this dismissal, and that's where the Minnesota Appeals Court jumped in and ruled that the vehicle could be considered a public place while on a public highway or roadway. Now, the case now goes back to district court to be heard. And there is no text, nor history or tradition of banning the carry of firearms in public places. I'm extremely interested to see if this attorney will lean on any of these Minnesota laws violating the Supreme Court's Bruin decision. Does your state consider a vehicle to be an extension of your home? If so, sound off down below. And I'll tell you a quick story. Obviously, most of you know I grew up in Massachusetts, but I did move down to New Orleans for a few years in Louisiana. And Louisiana has that law that says that your vehicle is an extension of your home. And the first time I came across a gun in someone's car, I was like, dude, do you need a permit? Because I came from Massachusetts, right? You know, the gun control capital of the East Coast. And that's when I learned that different states have different laws pertaining to guns and cars. And I was a big fan. I was hooked because you should be able to protect yourself at all times. We don't get our rights from government. We don't. We don't get our rights from the Constitution. Our rights were pre-existing. The Constitution is only a limitation on the central federal government. That's it. So obviously these Minnesota laws are unconstitutional. That's why I want to see what your states say, because who knows, maybe there's a 2A group who's watching my stuff regularly, I know they all do, that might be interested in suing states with the respect to jamming people up for having guns in their cars. That would be a good lawsuit to see. What do you think? Let me know what you think down below. Please subscribe to the channel. I would love to hit that number for my birthday. It'd be a cool birthday gift. And I appreciate y'all. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. You are your own first responder. When seconds count, The closest cop is at least several minutes away. So you need to act when you need to act. Take care.